For question 7, we've been asked what is the bearing of x from point P? So it's important to note in bearing questions, wherever they say from is where we start. So from point P. And the thing to remember for bearings is that we always measure from the north and we go clockwise. So we're looking at what is the bearing from here round to here. So we're relying on our understanding that we know that a straight line is going to be 180 degrees. So if we turned 180 degrees and another 34 degrees in total, we would have turned 214 degrees. For part B, the diagram shows below 6 points on a map. The diagram is drawn to scale. That's important because it means you can use your protractor. Now, I've got a protractor on my iPad which you won't be able to see, so I'm going to do my best to make sure you understand what I'm talking about. A ship sails from point P on a bearing of 107 degrees. So again, we're starting from P and we're travelling on a bearing of 107 degrees from P, which again, using a bit of logic, you can see if this is 90 and that's 180, we know we're sort of going to be heading towards there, I got a feeling. So it sails towards one of the 5 points. Which of the 5 points is it sailing towards? Well, I'm just going to make sure, and I'm going to mark here 107 degrees from P, which you won't be able to see, but this angle here is 107 degrees. For the second part of this question, it says a second ship sails from point P again for a number of miles on a bearing of 70 degrees. So they haven't told us how far they've gone. So the first thing I'm going to do is just mark in that that journey that second ship is taking on a bearing of 70 degrees. So again, you can't see my protractor, but I've measured here from P, the angle which we're talking about is this angle here, which is 70 degrees. And then it changes direction and sails on a bearing of 270. So just remember 270 is actually, if you turned 90 degrees, 180 degrees, and another 90 degrees, which would give you 270. So you've actually performed a 3/4 turn. So we're imagining going on this journey and at some point turning 3/4, we would end up facing west towards E. So our answer for the second part is going to be E.